What is up, guys? Today we are playing Hercules with a constructed aggression deck that I have right here, taking on Hela on expert mode. I love this, Greek mythology versus Norse mythology. And for the modules here, we replaced the Frost Giant module with the fantasy module. I love fantasy stuff, so we have the Legions of Hell and fantasy here for expert Hela. I also want to give a huge shout outs to my channel members and patrons because they did vote for me to play my first game as Hercules against Claw. So we did that. But the runner-up vote here on the poll was Hela. So I decided to just honor that, and we're gonna face Hela here as well with a constructed deck, for aggression. So we're not using the pre-con anymore. Let's go ahead and go through the deck breakdown that I have here. And this is a super try-hard, aggressive Hercules deck here to just try to clear his labors. This probably isn't super thematic, but we're just gonna try to clear his labors as quickly as possible and give Hercules all the buffs that he needs. And yeah, let's go to the deck breakdown here. We have 2 copies of Savage Strike. We have 3 copies of Toe to Toe, 3 copies of Spoiling for a Fight. We have the Aggressive Conditioning and the Combat Train to buff up our attack. We have Psylocke for the Confuses. Great War, one of the best allies because he's free to play. We have Gambit to help us flip down as well. Nick Fury and Professor X, I mean, just staple allies right here. We only have 5 added allies to the deck here, but I think they'll all have really good effects here for Hercules. We got 3 copies of the reprinted Limitless Stamina here, which is very good for Hercules. Face the Past, I think it's an auto include for Hercules as well. Avengers Mansion, Queen Care, Helicare, and then the 3 basic doubles. And yeah, that is our aggression deck breakdown here. We have to set this up aside here. So on the backs here, we have our gifts and we have our labors. We have to shuffle these cards and just set them aside. So let's just go ahead and shuffle up, all these cards right here. Shuffle, 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 and then we will create the labor deck randomly, and it'll be right here. And we're gonna do the exact same thing and create the gift deck with the blue back cards. And basically, Hercules, whenever he reviews a labor or a gift, it's gonna be random, so we don't know which one that we're getting, and it's just gonna be a random one here. So that right there next to labors. I kind of wish that we knew what we were getting because I think it'll help us a lot with deck building and stuff like that. Because then we could plan for like which labors to clear and which gifts we want to get first. But unfortunately, we can't. A little bit of a hindrance here for Hercules, but yeah, we'll just roll with it. So let's shuffle up our deck here and let's go ahead and get Hela set up. So with setup here for the main scheme, there's only one main scheme here. We attach Odin to the main scheme, the captive side face up. So we have Odin right here. He's a captive, and we reveal Narm or Garm, and we also review that side scheme that I can never pronounce. And then we set all the other side schemes with the victory keyword, and those other minions aside, Straw and Nidhogg, we set those aside out of play, and then we shuffle the encounter deck. So I have those guys set aside over here, out of play, the side scheme, and then the corresponding minion that will guard that side scheme. Garm is basically going to be guarding this side scheme here with acceleration, hinder 1+2, so it's going to have 3 threat with acceleration. And basically, when we defeat it, we review the next minion and the next side scheme and do each other player an encounter card. Garm here engages the first player. He comes in here with toughness, and while he's in play, threat cannot be removed from that side scheme that I can't pronounce. So that's basically just what Garm is doing. He's just going to be protecting that side scheme over there. And then let's go ahead and advance the main scheme here to stage 1B, and we'll go ahead and just put Odin right here behind it because he's just behind here until we can save him. As a force interrupt, when Hela would be defeated, she only has 9 hit points right now. When she would be defeated, if Odin's still attached to the scheme, we have to discard each attachment from Hela and then flip her over to her wounded side, and we don't actually win the game yet. So we actually have to free Odin first, with the Venture down, downhill, and then kill these minions, clear out those side schemes, and then after that, we can free Odin, and then if we defeat Hela, then we win the game. So if this scheme hits 18 per player, then we do lose with that. So we don't want that to advance. Starting off with one initial threat there, and we can move this over for some space. All right, then let's shuffle up our player deck a little bit more here. And yeah, we'll see how it goes here. I'm not sure. I mean, it's going to be dependent on the hand here, what I do in my first turn, if I want to draw out a labor or not, or if I want to just, try to build out slowly. Like if I get like Helicarrier, Avengers Mansion, we probably just want to build out. But if I can get like a aggressive hand with some damage or something like that, then maybe we try to shoot for a labor. But we'll see what happens. So let's shuffle up. And then, wait a minute, I see you guys eyeing this amazing hero board that I got here. You guys know I gotta talk about this. So this is the Avengers hero board from Buy Same Token. It, in my opinion, is the best hero board on the market. Super reflective, super awesome quality, detail, all that stuff. If you guys want to support me and support Buy Same Token, you guys can use my discount code WWF5, 5% off your order, off the hero board, off tokens, and off the stand. Anything from Buy Same Token, you guys can use my code there. All right, thank you so much to Buy Same Token for sponsoring the channel. Ooh, do you guys just hear Sesame meow? She's looking at the wall and meowing right now. So hopefully that didn't catch our camera. I feel like she's pretty loud, so it probably caught our camera, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so we are all shuffled up here for our aggression deck. Tryhard Hercules. And let's shuffle up the encounter deck here. Okay, so what are we doing? Hercules begins a game with a labor deck and a gift deck. So we have the labor deck and the gift decks right there. And we, for the insert, it says to shuffle it and randomize it, which we already did. So new labors of Hercules, actually, if there is no labor card in play, then we can review the top card of the labor deck with that action right there. So we're able to do this on turn 1 if we want to as an action, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the best play. So we'll see what happens. So we're all shuffled up. We are good to go. Let's go ahead and do our mulligans. We're going to drop to our hands of 6 here in Alter Ego. Our hero hands has only 4, unfortunately. Okay. Ooh, we got a mansion. Okay. So if I want to play the aggressive. If I have a double with the mansion, right? So we draw a card, we still can never play aggressive conditioning. Do I want to play Grant Ward here? I could mansion, draw a card, play combat training, and just call it a day. We can chill down Alter Ego for a little bit too if we do that. Yeah, let's just do that. I think we just do that here. So we're gonna do. Actually, I use the aggressive condition because I can never. Yeah, so we'll do this in case we draw a double. So we're not gonna mulligan. We're just holding to his hand. We're gonna use 4 resources right here, including that double, so I can play an Avengers Mansion. Okay, we can exhaust a mansion to draw a card. Let's go do that. Spoiling fight. It's not useful here. I think we just play the combat training. So we use 2 resources here, so I can play combat training. It's a 2-cost upgrade. Your hero gets +1 attack. So we got +1 attack, but we're not going to do anything. We're just going to end our turn. Let's write it back up, draw back up to 6 because I want that 6 card hand size here. And now we got, oh geez, okay, this is really good. Drawing up to 6 here. And we got the face of pass. So hopefully we can like just severely pop off right now. Okay, so it is Hela's turn here. She's going to add 2 threats to the main because of the acceleration there and the regular 1 per player threat. So we're doing true so we add 2 threat there. Next, she's going to scheme because we're in Alter Ego. She gets +1 scheme, +1 attack, and +3 hit points for each side scheme individual display. There's no side scheme individual display. So she's scheme with a base of 2 here. We get a face down boost card for her, reveal it. Oh, we got an advance. Okay. If you guys saw my first Hercules games, if you guys saw my first Hercules game, we like lucked out. We're already starting to luck out right here. So she's going to add just 2 threats to the main. It goes from 3 up to 5. So things are going great. Garm is going to scheme for 1. So we add 1 more threat going up to 6 here. That's fine. Then we get dealt 1 face down counter card. Review. Oh, it's our obligation. When counting gift cards you control, you're considered to control none. Alter Ego action, exhaust Hercules, or spend 2 mentos to remove the obligation from the game. Oh. We don't have any gifts right now. So do I? But I know I'm going to get some. Okay, so it's backwards to our turn. The obligation is in our play area. I have a limited stamina. But okay, let's go ahead and just mansion first. See what I get. The thing is, if I use the doubles here to play Nick, and I don't draw another mental, then I can't. You know, I think we just play Nick, and then we can just see what we do. We'll do 4 resources here. So I play Nick Fury. I think we always play Nick Fury. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose 1. We pick the one and draw 3 cards. Oh, crappers. I'm drawing all the allies here. It's not necessarily a good thing. I mean, we have face the past with a limit stamina. So I think I'm okay exhausting. Yeah, we have Mental and Silo and Amadeus show, but I want to keep their economy here. So we're going to use this Alter Ego action. Exhaust Hercules. Or spend 2 minutes. We've picked the one to exhaust to remove this card from the game. So we're going to remove this here from the game. So that's gone. Okay. So we got rid of the obligation. I think we just flip. No, we're going to now use our alter ego ability here. So we're going to use the action here. New labors of Hercules. Action, if there is no labor card in play, there is none. Review the top card of the labor deck. Here we go. Let's randomize which one we're getting. We got defeat the Hydra. Oh, I think that's the best one for us right now with the Savage Strike. Okay, this is perfect. So, when reviewed, find a non-elite minion with at least 6 hit points. Reveal it, heal all damage from it, and attach the card to it. So actually, with the fantasy module, I think we have a fantasy card that I think is perfect for this. So it's like the perfect module that I wanted with this. We have a troll here. So this minion is not elite. We can't get dragon. Where's the dragon? Because dragon is elite, I believe. Yeah, dragon's elite. So we can't get the dragon here, which would be cool if Hercules stays a dragon, but he'll be saying a troll here, which is still pretty cool and thematic. Find a non-elite minion like this guy with at least 6 hit points. He has 7, so he works out for this. We review him, heal our damage, and attach the card to him. This minion now gets plus 6 hit points and gains the elite trait. Attached minion cannot take damage except from attacks from Hercules only. Okay, this is going to work out very well for us, guys. This is great right now. So he has 13 life, 0 scheme to attack. He comes in with toughness. Let's shuffle the encounter deck. He takes 1 additional damage from each card with the printed mental resource. Whenever he's defeated, we can put 1 ally from your discard pile into play. So I think I get rid of Psylocke here so I can put her into play, right? This is, man, Hercules is about to pop off, guys. Okay. Okay, so we got that going on. Okay, we did our alter ego ability. We're going to flip up here to hero 4. Do I want to put Gambit into play? No, probably Psylocke. I think we always face the pass here. Yeah, we're going to face the pass. So 0 cost event. Search the encounter discard power inside the area for your nemesis minions. So where's the nemesis? Okay, so our nemesis set right here, Ares, is going to come into play. So we just review him. We're reviewing all the minions now. Then Ares has retired 1 after he schemes with deals face on counter. So we don't want him to scheme. He has 3 attack too. But we can just leave him in play for now. So we review the nemesis minion. Then after that, we can ready up your hero and then draw 3 cards. You cannot attack the villain this phase. So we cannot attack Hela for this phase, but this card gets removed again. Okay, so that's gone. Okay, we don't need to attack Hela this phase. Dang it, we drew all our allies, I think. So, okay, let me think what I want to do here. We want to Savage Strike, which will pierce and draw me more cards. We hit with Contrang, so we have 4 attack, plus 6 is 10. 10 attack to pierce him there. He has 13 life. We get a ready with limited stamina to finish him off. I gotta pay for Savage Strike right now. I think we do 1. I think we do 2. And I think we do 3 resources there. So this for the Savage Strike. Then I also have to pay for limited stamina. Gambit or Psylocke. I think we always play Herc's Helm. I mean Gambit or Amadeus Cho for limited stamina. So whichever ally that I get, I won't be able to play. I think we do Gambit here because I want to play this stuff. So we'll see. Okay, so that's going to be the play here. Okay, Hercules is going to exhaust and swing for 4. Let's put this so I remember I have plus 1 attack right now with the Comet Training. So I got 4 attack. We're going to exhaust and swing for 4 on the Troll. We're then also use 3 resources here to play a Savage Strike. Here to when you make a basic attack, like right now, you get plus 6 for attack. The attack has piercing. So swinging for 10 on the Troll, we're going to pierce off his tough and do 10 damage to him. Since he has plus 6 hit points, he's going to have a total of 13 life, so 3 life left. That resolves Savage Strike. We're going to use Gambit as a resource to play limited stamina. Play only if your deck has at least 14 hit points, which we do have, so we can ready up your hero as a hero action. Then we are going to exhaust. Swing for 4 takes out the Troll. He's gone. A couple things will happen. When defeated, the player who defeats this minion may put 1 ally from the discard pile into play. We'll get Psylocke. She comes in play with 2 psionic counters. And whenever she attacks an enemy, we can remove a counter to confuse the enemy and deal with damage to it. A pretty powerful ability there, and she's 4 costs, so definitely get her into play. Okay. We defeat him, he just gets discarded. Then this goes into visual display whenever that minion is defeated. So we just remove this from the game. Okay, we're ready for the game. Then we can trigger our response here. So we exhaust to show that we did our response. After labor card is added to your victory display, this card right here was just added to victory display, and it's a labor card. Put the top card of the gift deck into play. Ready Hercules. So we get the ready here, and then you may flip to alter ego. So we get the top card of the gift deck into play. Sword of Peleus. We get +1 hit point, go up to 15 life, and our basic attacks have piercing now. After this card enters play, we can draw 4 cards. So we're gonna draw 4 more cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it says that we may flip down to alter ego. With this Slim Monster Face. I'm not gonna flip down because I've nicked the block. So here we could take out both minions here. Let me think here. Do I have the mace? Gives me overkill. Okay, I think we just kill Garm first. So we're gonna swing for 4 with the combat training and our basic attacks at piercing. So just 4 damage, pierce off the tough. Kills it. Man, we got really lucky with that as well. He's defeated, he goes into victory display as well, so he gets removed from the game. So he's gone. Then I think I don't play Savage Strike here. I think we just go for, yeah, I'd rather get built out more than just overkill and do damage to Hela. I think that's okay. It's crazy shot for Hela, yeah, because we don't remove threat from the main scheme with that. So, okay, if I try to play out everything, I can play, let me see, I play this, I play this, I play the Helm and the Line of Olympus. Or I use the Line of Olympus to get the ready. And I swing for 4. This gives me +1 attack. Okay, that is a play. Okay, we'll use a resource here. We'll play Limited Stamina so we can ready up again. Then we'll go resource here to play Prince of Power. We're gonna get built out here. So we got our 1-cost upgrade after we attack and defeat enemy. We can exhaust this to heal damage for each point of excess damage that we dealt to the enemy. We're at full life, so it doesn't even matter. We'll use a resource here to play our Golden Mace. 1-cost upgrade. Whenever we make a basic attack, we can exhaust the mace to get +1 attack for each gift card you control, which is currently 1, and the attack is overkill. So we're going to go ahead and just swing here for 4 with the combat train. Oops, wrong token. Swing for 4 on Ares. Exhaust the mace to get +1 because we have 1 gift. Anti-attacks overkill, so we're going to do 5 damage, take him out in 1 shot. No retaliate because he's defeated. And then we can also play our Helm 0-cost upgrade. When a villain attacks, exhaust the Helm, reduce the amount of damage attack used by 1. And it has a defense keyword, so it counts as defending if we use the Helm. Guys, that was insane. We didn't do excess damage, so we don't have to use the Prince of Power here, but yeah, we're popped off right now. Okay. Then we're gonna have Nick Fury Thor for 2 from the main, Saga with Thor for another 2. 4 threat drops the main scheme from 6 down to 2. Both allies will take consequential damage. That's gonna end a turn. We're gonna ready up. Oops, not flip over. We're gonna ready up like this. Ready up all our abilities and drawback up to hands of just 4, but we have the mansion, so. All right, this is. Wisdom Medina is not bad. All right, it is Hela's turn. She's gonna add 2 threats to the main scheme because of the acceleration. She attacks us. We don't have any side scheme victory display still, so we're fine. Nick Fury will block the hit, him with a base of 2. Here's the boost. 2, so 4 damage takes out Nick Fury. Then we get dealt a face down encounter card, reveal it. Attached to Hela, she has +1 scheme. After she schemes, give her a face down boost card. Ooh, how do we get rid of it? Oh, we have to defeat her to get rid of it. We defeat her. All we do whenever she's defeated is discard her attachments. We defeated. Oh yeah. Ooh, okay. We don't get like the most benefit from defeating her because some villains when we defeat them we can move out there out the main scheme, but not her. Okay. Let's mention draw a card. Ooh, we got Helicarrier. When a Fennec gets attacked exhaust gauntlets, we get retaliate 1. Don't think I care about that. I think we go Helicarrier. This becomes 2 cost. I cannot play it though. I think we still just Helicarrier here. And then potentially even flip down and get a labor out next turn. Yeah, we'll just do 3 resources here. So I can play the Helicarrier, 3 cost support. We can exhaust to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1. We're going to go ahead and thwart for 1. Let's take it off of this side scheme. We're going to flip down to Alter Ego. We're not going to use our labor thing yet. Psylocke's going to swing for 1 on Hela. Her ability can remove a sonic counter, do 1 damage to the enemy that she's attacking, bring Hela down to 8, and it confuse the enemy. Then Psylocke's actual attack of 1 is going to go through, bring Hela from 8 down to 7. Okay, that's going to turn. You've got her confused. It's ready back up. Holding on to Authority Band, drop back up to 6 here. All right, things are looking really, really good, guys. Oh, we got Son of Zeus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the last limit of stamina, so I gotta be careful. If we get the assault side scheme, can we clear it? I'm not sure. I think we will be able to. I think we can clear it, yeah. And if we get the other one, we can try to take some damage right now. Okay, Hela's turn. She's gonna add 2 to the main because of acceleration. She's in scheme, but she's confused. Nothing happens. We get an encounter card. We got Goblin. He has Surge. His movement can only take damage with the cards that are printed physical. When he's defeated, remove 2 from a scheme. So we can't damage him unless we use physical. He'll Surge. Waste of Niflheim. Take 1 indirect damage. Take 1 additional indirect damage for each side scheme picture display. There are no side schemes, so we just take 1 indirect. That's fine. Put on Hercules. We drop down to 14. I forgot to give Psylocke console damage last turn. So we take the indirect on Hercules. All right. We are chilling right now. Mission draw a card. Hercules feeling super strong. We're going to use our new labor of Hercules. Actually, if there is no labor card in play, we put the top card of the labor deck into play, which is Protect Humanity. Okay. This one, I've actually never done this one before. Uses 3 labor counters. Run review, find Amadeus Cho, put him into play. So that's good. We got Amadeus Cho here. Force interrupt. When a villain would attack Hercules, we choose one of the allies. The villain attacks the ally instead. After the attack resolves, if Hercules is offended, we can remove a labor counter. Okay. And if this goes down 0, it goes in victory display. So we gotta remove the 3 counters. Okay. So Amadeus Cho is here. As an action, we can exhaust Amadeus Cho and draw a card. So it's gonna help us out. It's even better. Ooh, we can toe to toe. We can double toe to toe right now. Is there any point though? I think we want to do it proactively next turn. Yeah, we want to, yeah, so we don't do it, yeah. So we flip up to hero form here. Okay, we're up in hero form. We'll exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the Quincarrier down to just 2 threat. Then we'll use 1, I don't think we need to limit the stamina right now. Yeah. 1, 2 resources here, so I can play the Quincarrier for its reduced cost with the Helicarrier. So now, play only if you have the Avenger trait. We can exhaust Quincarrier, generate a wild resource. Guys, we're fully built out right now. Okay. Then we want to toe to toe. We're gonna Quincarrier to generate wild resource to play toe to toe. Choose the enemy. We choose Hela. That enemy attacks you and then do 5 damage to the enemy. So Hela's gonna swing us right now. With the Force Interrupt here, when the villain attacks, we choose an ally. We're gonna choose Amadeus Cho. The attack goes on Cho instead. Then we're going to have Hercules defend. We'll exhaust the armor when the villain or the helm. When the enemy attacks, exhaust the helm, reduce the amount of damage the attack deals by 1. So Hela's are gonna do reduced damage. And then I almost feel like we just defend here. We just also defend for 2. I think. Yeah, I think we just defend for 2. Wait, what do I want to? Because I could gift a bat. No, we just take it to the face. We're gonna take it to the face. Yeah. So it takes this attack to the face. So she's attacking us. She gets a boost. We are currently defending with this because it has that defense word there. So even though we're not exhausting, we are defending. And attack's going back to us. Here's a jeez. Boost is 4 plus 2. We reduce it by 1. So it's gonna be 6 minus 1 is 5 damage, brings it down to 9. That's okay. That's okay. So now we did that, we defended, we can remove labor count from here, drop it down to 2 counters. Toe to toe is now we do 5 damage to the enemy, so we bring Hela from 7 down to 2. This is only overkill is only for basic attacks. I think I gift a battle here. Do I have another Wisdom of Athena? I don't know how many copies I have in the deck. Maybe I don't gift a battle. I don't have the Wisdom of Athena though. You know what? Let's just do it. Whatever. All right, we'll do gift a battle. Reduce the cost of plays by 1 for each gift card you control. We have 1 gift, so it's only 2 costs. We'll do 2 resources here to play the gift of battle. Do 5 damage to enemy. We're gonna hit Goblin here for 5. We can exhaust Prince Power. After Hercules attacks and defeats the enemy. Oh wait, sorry, wait. We gotta do this first. So 5 damage to Goblin. It is a printed physical, so he can't take damage from this. So we dealt 5 damage. When he's defeated, remove 2 from the scheme. We'll take 2 off the main, and then we have 4 extra damage taking him out. It says here, after Hercules attacks and defeats the enemy, we can exhaust the Prince of Power. He 1 damage for each point of excess damage dealt by attack. We did 4 excess, so we're healing 4 here. It's from 9 back up to 13. Do I just defeat Hela here? Down at 2 life. I don't think there's any point. Yeah, so we're not going to defeat Hela here. We're going to instead Thor for 1 from this side scheme again. Yeah, let's do that. That'll end our turn. It's ready back up. Drop it up to 4 here. Okay. All right. It is Hela's turn. She's going to add 2 to the main because of acceleration again, going up to 6. She's going to attack us here. This will trigger, and we pick an ally for her to attack. We're going to pick Amadeus Cho. So Hela's attacking Amadeus Cho right now. Of course, we're going to Herc's Helm to redirect the attack at us. And we don't want to exhaust. We have 13 life. Yeah, so we just take the attack to the face with the Herc's Helm here. So our boost here is 1 plus 2. So 3 damage. Go to Hercules, reduce it by 1. So we'll only take 2. We're down to 11. Since we defend the attack after it resolves, we can remove another counter. This goes down to 1 counter on Protect Humanity. All right, that is pretty nice. We have 1 card left in the deck, so Mansion will deck us out. Okay, then we go to the counter phase. She uses an encounter card, reveal it. Oh, Shadow of the Past here. Oh, man, okay. So it says review your set aside Nemesis minion, put it into play, and review your set aside Nemesis side scheme and all the other stuff. So our Nemesis side scheme, Olympic Feud comes into play. We're going to review place additional threat here for each Olympus card. Ooh, in play. This is not Olympus. This is Olympus. This is Olympus. This is Olympus. Jeez, okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Olympus cards here because this one is not. So we place 4 threat plus the 2 here. So it's going to be 6 threat hazard. Oh boy. That I don't think we can clear it, right? We shuffle these 3 cards into the encounter deck. And unfortunately, it says here to review your Nemesis, your set aside Nemesis minion. Our Nemesis minion Ares is not set aside anymore because we defeat him. He's in the discard pile. Right? He's right here. So if he's not set aside, he does not enter the game this way because he was in a set aside area. Shadow Past here says if your Nemesis minion does not enter the game this way, this card gains Surge. So we're gonna shuffle up here, and then we actually have to Surge it, unfortunately, which is pretty terrible. All right, so we're gonna Surge now into. Oh, that's actually really good because we can defeat Hela. So she gets her Night Sword attached to her attacks have piercing, and now she has +1 attack. That's fine. Okay, cool. All right, our King Lucky still. I mean, Shadow Pass isn't great there, but I was super lucky, so I can't complain. All right, can I? There's no way for me to throw that side scheme, guys. That side scheme's adorable. Unless you draw a Authority event here. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's move this aside. Let's Helicarrier. Okay, first let's play Olympus here. It's free to play, 0 cost support. We exhaust to generate a raw resource for each gift card you control. Since we have 1 gift, we can currently generate 1 raw resource with the Olympus support. We're gonna do Helicarrier to reduce the cost of toe-to-toe. So now it's free to play. Right? Or do I just... That's fine. We'll just do it here. Choose an enemy. The enemy attacks you. Oh, wait, hold on. We're gonna immediately draw after that. Control. So I don't think... Okay. So what we do here actually is we're gonna use this as a resource to play... Yeah, we're not gonna Helicarrier it. To play the toe by toe. Choose an enemy. We choose Hela. The enemy attacks you. do 5 damage to enemy. So she's gonna attack us now. This is already exhausted, so we have to pick an ally. We pick Amadeus Cho. And then no, wait, sorry. We're not doing it yet. Let's get rid of Psylocke first. Psylocke is going to swing for 1 on Hela, use Psionic counter. So we deal damage with the counter, confuse her, and her attack won't go through. So 2 total damage brings Hela down 0. She'll take constant damage, get knocked out. I want her back into the shuffle. I think that's a huge point for us there. Okay. So she goes back in the shuffle. Hela's confused. If Hela is defeated, if Odin is attached to Scheme, which she is, discard each attach from Hela, flip her over to her wounded side instead. Now she only has 1 Scheme, 1 attack, and then after side scheme is defeated, we flip Hela to the Mystic side. So we clear out side scheme, any of these side schemes, and she flips back over. She has infinite health here. Okay. Oh, Toto is kind of pointless here. I think we still do it though. Yeah, I want to do. Okay, resource here to play toe to toe. Choose an enemy. We choose Hela. The enemy attacks us and do 5 damage. So yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Okay, well, you know what? Wait. Let's do this a little bit different. Why don't we just deck out here? I'm okay. Hold on. Like decking out with that. Let's Avengers Mansion. Draw a card here. Oh, 2 gifts of battles. We deck out, get Dell face down, and counter card for decking out. Then we shuffle her, just get power back in the deck. Can I attack her? Because she has no health. So I'm not sure if I'm allowed to actually attack her here. If that's a legal play. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I should have done that. We're gonna have so many counter cards here. It's gonna be kind of tough. Yeah, we're just gonna Grim Rule it and say I cannot play toe to toe because I don't know if it's possible to attack her. No. It doesn't matter if I can attack her or not, right? Because I was gonna say because there's no cost error, but it doesn't matter because it's an attack event. All right, so let's just say we can't do it. Okay. In that case, I could clear that side scheme and do it. Can we do that? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. We're going to do Amadeus Cho Thors for 1 from this side scheme. We're gonna clear it off. When side scheme is defeated, we review the next minion side scheme, put him into play, and deal each other player an encounter card. So since we're playing True Soul, we're the only player. No one else gets an encounter card. This goes in Victor's play. Whoops. And then when it goes in Victor's play, Hela gets +1 to all of her stats. So we just put that there. But this side scheme is not in Victor's play. That's our first side scheme in Victor's play. We review the next minion and side scheme, which is this and this. This now has a amplify. Hinder 1 + 3, so 4 threat on there. When defeated, we do that defeat effect, which is just bringing on the next one. Scourge comes into play with toughness. He engages the first player, and his attacks have piercing. Okay. So we did that. After side scheme was defeated, that side scheme was just defeated. We flip Hela back over to Mystic. Okay. So now she's Mystic again, and she has 9 life again. Okay, perfect. Now we could toe-to-toe her. So we're gonna Helicarrier to play toe-to-toe. Choose an enemy, we choose Hela. The enemy attacks you, do 5 damage to enemy. So wait, it's resolved. Let's put it here. So she attacks us, protect immunity, draws the attack on Amadeus Cho. We will exhaust to defend because we don't have the helm. She hits with a base of, she gets +1 scheme, +1 attack, and +3 hit points. Sorry, so she should have 12 hit points now because she has +3 because there is a side scheme display. And she's hitting with a base of 3, boost is 2. So 5 damage on her. We defend it for 2. So 5 minus 2 is 3. So we take 3 damage, are down to 8 life. Okay. Then we toe-to-toe, do 5 damage back on her, brings her from 12 down to 7. Okay. So that resolves there. And then with this, now that we defend it, we can remove the last labor counter. This goes in Victor's play. Okay, so we remove that from the game. Trigger our ability here. Atonement. Ready up Hercules after a labor card is put in Victor's play. Put the top card of the gift deck into play. And then ready her. And you may flip the alter ego formula together ready. We get +1 hit point and we gain retaliate. So we go up to 9 life now. We have retaliate 1, and then when this card enters play, we draw 4 cards. So let's draw 4 here. Give me authority event. 1, 2, 3. No authority event. Why do we draw all to get the battles? That's not great. But now Olympus generates 2 resources because we have 2 gifts in play. So we don't want to kill Scourge here. The hazard is going to be tough, but it's okay. We just have to deal with it. We have 4 attack. No thwarting. Ugh. Okay. We're readied up. The ready does not matter though. It says so you may flip to alter ego. We're not gonna flip here. Yeah. Well, this gives us +1 thwart. Wait. So I played this actually. I'm at 2 thwart. I could ready with the Son of Zeus, and I could play Psylocke. Then we can actually clear off the hazard. I think we go for the hazard here. Yeah, Son of Zeus readies. I mean, I could also try to kill Scourge, but I think it's okay. I'd rather clear out the hazard than kill the minion, I think. Don't know if that's the right play, but yeah, I think we don't go for that. And we have Psylocke out again. Okay, so we're gonna play the Line of Olympus. It's a 0-cost upgrade. You get +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 defense. So we have 2 thwart now, and we have 5 attack. I could just kill Scourge here, but I don't think I want to. Okay, so we're gonna thwart for 2 from the feud here. Drops this down to 4 threat from 6. Then we're gonna do double resource from Olympus because we have 2 gifts to play Son of Zeus. Ready Hercules. Since we have 2 gifts, we can ready an identity specific upgrade you control and also gain a tough status card. We'll just get the tough. We don't need the identity specific upgrade. The ready on that. We're gonna thwart for 2 again from here. And then we don't need a Savage Strike. We'll do Quinn Carrier and 3 resources here for a total of 4 to play Psylocke. She comes in again with the 2 sided counters. She's gonna exhaust and just thwart. Clear off the Olympus feud. Side scheme is gone, no more hazard. Psylocke takes the consequent damage. That will end our turn. We're gonna ready up. And Hela's attacks don't have piercing anymore, which is nice. Alright. And we keep this until the end of the round. We're holding to our attack event here and drop it up to 4. Things are looking pretty good here, guys. Pretty good, I think. Hela's turn, she adds only 1 to the main now because there's no more acceleration. What is that? That's getting kind of high. 7 out of 18. Okay. Hela's going to attack us. We have a tough. She does not have piercing. So she's in with a base of 3. Let's take the hit. Wait. Did I forget to amplify? Sorry, guys. She attacked us for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus amplify. So it should have been 1 more. So let me fix that. We should have taken 1 more damage whenever she attacked earlier before we got the tough. Now she's attacking us with the tough. We'll take it. 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Knocks off the tough. Sorry, 6 damage with the +1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 damage knocks off our tough. We're fine. Scourge is going to attack us here with 3. Is this when the villain attacks only? So, I forgot to write up, Joe. Don't want to do here. 3 damage. We're at 8 life. 8 life isn't super healthy. What's my recovery? My recovery is 4. Let's take the hit. We're going to take the hit. So we take 3 damage, drop down to 5. And then we have retaliate 1 with our shield. So we're going to knock off the toughness. Yeah. Oh, wait, and we retaliate on Hela, I forgot. So we bring her down to 6 here because whenever she attacked us and we block the tough, we also retaliate on her. Okay. Then we get an encounter card for a total of 2 here. Let's see what happens. First one is Queen of Hela. In hero form, Hela attacks you. Place 1 threat on each side scheme. So side scheme goes up to 5 threat. Hela attacks us here. Oh, wait. When minions attack, they have to attack Amadeus Cho. It's a forced interrupt. So unless I defend against Scourge's attack. Oh, sorry guys, we gotta go back because I missed this. Let's just say I defended then, so I don't take damage from Scourge because I was thinking about defending it or not. So we don't take any damage from Scourge, we defend it and retaliate, so nothing changes there. Okay. Queen of Hell. Hela attacks you, place 1 threat on each scheme. We play on each side scheme. So we place a threat there. Now Hela's gonna attack us. We can helm this. We helm this. We're at 8 life. I think we block with Amadeus Cho here. Yeah. So she's hitting with a base of 1, 2, 3. Put this card into play. So 4 with amplify. So 4 damage takes Amadeus Cho, who exhausts to defend. Fetch quest here says surge, but it's put in place so it won't surge, which is nice. In player order, each player may search your deck for a card and play a card for free when we defeat this. So that's really useful if we can defeat that. But 6 threat is a tall order with higher authority event. Well, one more card to go here. Oh, Gan Mojos. Okay. Each player gets +1 hand size. When reviewed, discard each other setting bar in play. If this card was reviewed from encounter deck, it gains Surge. So it will Surge. Oh, actually, I'm not a big fan of this Hercules because of the Amplify. Because we take a lot of damage here from the villain and stuff. So yeah, it's gonna Surge here because we're reviewing counter deck. We got our Nemesis, or one of the Nemesis cards here. Force response after a character you control attacks and damages the Hydra. Either heals 2 or we spend a physical. We don't have 6 life though, so it's not the end of the world. Okay. Alright. Let's back over to our turn. Let's mansion draw a card. Gambit's really nice here. Okay, what do I need to do? We will Helicare to make Gambit 2 costs and use Olympus to generate a double resource because of 2 gifts to play Gambit. Let's get him down first. When we play him, we can look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Tuck, all trash boosters. I'm okay revealing this. So we're gonna tuck this card into Gambit, and Gambit will have 1 scheme, 1 attack equal to the boost icon stuck on him. So it's just 1 throw, 1 attack there. This will be our encounter card. This will be the next boost. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So Gambit's kind of crappy here. We're exhausted. Oh yeah, because we did the thing. Okay. We can limit the stamina twice. I think I focus on Scourge here. Okay, we'll use the Queen Card generate a resource to play limited stamina. Ready up your hero. I forgot this should have been discarded in the round. Our stats could be at normal because it's temporary. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So we have 4 attack. We just readied up. We are going to swing for 4 on Scourge. Exhaust the mace. So we get +1 for each gift that we have, which is 2. So now we're swinging for 6 on Scourge. Takes him out. He goes into display, and there's 1 overkill here from the mace. We make a basic attack. So we overkill Hela, 1 damage on her. Then we'll exhaust Prince of Power. We don't extra damage to enemies, so we can heal 1 damage to Hercules for each point extra damage. So we can heal 1. The Hydra schemes for 0. We have Hela confused. We Gambit and Scry, so we know we're not going to have to worry about that. Do I limitless stamina here? And I can heal? Or limitless stamina. No point attacking here. Yeah, I think we just limit stamina to heal. We use a resource here, play the limit stamina, ready back up again. I've got this shit ready up, I think. Flip down to Alter Ego, exhaust heal for 4. Brings from 9 up to 13. Alright, and then how's she confused? She's been confused for a very long time, I think. Okay. Gambit will Thor for 1 from, let's take it from here. Let's take it from here. We need to work on this. Okay, he'll take constant damage. That's gonna end turn. Let's right back up. Hopefully we draw into our Thor event. Drawing back up to 6 plus the 1 hand size, so drawing up to 7 here. Ooh, Grant Ward's gonna help us Thor. No Thor event, but we got Nick, so that's fine. Ooh, okay, so I don't clear his off yet because we drew Nick. We're gonna get Nick out with that. Okay, Hela's turn. She's gonna add 1 to the main, going up to 8 threat out of 18. She schemes with an alter ego. She's confused. Nothing happens. The min schemes for 0. Nothing happens. We get dealt 1 face on conquer. We already know what it is. It is a Hela's cloak attached to Hela. She now has Stalwart, so we can't confuse her anymore with the cloak. Okay, I think we basically got this here, right? We need to work on some threat, but let's mansion to draw a card. Let's use my, I don't have my authority event. I mean, I should draw it, right? Surely I'll draw with Nick. Let's play Nick first. Helicare will make Nick 3 cost. Then we'll do 1, 2, 3 to play Nick Fury. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one to draw 3 cards. Nice. We got the Wisdom of Athena. And Line Olympus gives us extra Thor as well. Do we have any readies? We're spoiling for fight. for the ready. I don't know if I want to mill the encounter deck here, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're going to use our new labors of Hercules, our action. So we get the last labor put into play because there's no labor into play. This one, we search for a side scheme that's not in play, reveal it, and then attach card to it, and then play 6 additional threat on it. And a side scheme gains assault. So we can use our tax stat. I forgot we can use our tax stat. I think we saw some. No, definitely not this. This thing's terrible. Place 2 threat for each undead minion in play. If there are no undead minions, card gains surge. So I review this one, it's going to surge on me. Oh man, are there any side schemes? This would have been chill. Reveal. No, it would have surged as well. Let's look through the encounter deck. I don't know if there's any more side schemes. Only this one that gains surge. That's fine. We'll grab the other one because I don't want them to surge. So we'll review the side scheme here. It's review. Place 2 threat for each undead minion played. There are no undead minions, so this card will now gain surge. So we attach this to the body of Pathos. So let's shuffle up here, and it's going to surge. Hopefully I don't shuffle that advance to the top, but we'll see what happens. Please do not shuffle the advance to the top. If you guys watch my Wonderman game, I shuffled an advance to the top, and it killed me. So please don't do that again. Okay, so this will now surge here because there's no undead minions. Oh man, Hela's gonna scheme with a base of 2, boost 1, and it's not an attack, so just 1. Okay, but there's double amplify. So she schemes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man. How did I shuffle that on top, guys? Oh man. What's the threat looking at? She schemes for 5. So it goes up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 5. 13 out of 18. Okay. Are both advanced? Okay, both advanced are gone at least. Alright. So this comes in with 2 threat. We add 6 threat to it. So it's going to have a total of 8 threat here. And then it also gains assault, so we can use our attack stat to thwart from it. Okay, but only Hercules can remove thwart from this. Why is our hand so big? Holy cow. Okay, alright, it's fine. Alright. Let me think here. Okay. So we flip up to hero form. We have 4 thwart. That is 8 threat. We save this stuff for later when we get the full kicker from it. This withdraws a card though, but it's okay. I don't think I care about that right now. So Hercules will use Assault to thwart from a side scheme for 4, drops from 8 down to 4. Then we're going to play a Son of Zeus using 2 toe-to-toes. Son of Zeus. Here, actually, ready Hercules. We have 2 gifts, so ready one of these upgrades. It's fine. We're going to gain a tough stats card. We're going to Assault again and thwart for 4. Clears off this side scheme. It's defeated. We get our last labor going into the victory display. Trigger our ability, Exhaust, ready up, get our 3rd and final gift. We get plus 2 hit points, and now we have Steady here. When this card enters play, we can draw 4 cards, and we are fully built out for my first time ever as Hercules, and we get to draw 4 cards. Okay, nice. We got the Wisdom of Athenas. Okay, so we can definitely do some thwarting now. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, let me think here. So I saved that for Nick on a future turn. We're going to play the Line of Olympus. We get plus 1 thwart, plus 1 attack, and plus 1 defense. And then we exhaust Olympus. It's going to generate a triple resource because we have 3 gifts in play. That'll play the aggressive conditioning here. So put that here. I get plus 3 hit points and another plus 1 attack. So now we're up to 5 attack normally and 6 attack this turn with the Line of Olympus. And then we also get 3 life, so we go to 18. Our max is like crazy high now. Okay. Alright. Feeling pretty good now. And you get rid of the Stalwart so Psylocke can't confuse her. So here, these are free to play. Oh yeah, these are free to play. Holy cow. Okay. We are going to swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage on the Hydra. Exhaust the mace to get +3 for attack and overkill. So we're swinging for 9. Defeats him. He doesn't have the force response because we defeated him. Ooh, do we have to spend a physical? After your character you control attacks and damages Hydra, we just damaged it. We have to choose either spend a physical or heal him, and we can't heal him because he's dead. So I think we have to spend a physical. Let's just say we have to do it. So we'll toss Great Reward here as a physical. Okay, so we defeated him, and then 9 damage, so 3 overkill brings Hela down to 2, and we can heal 3 with the Prince of Power because of excess. So we got 21 life. What's our max life? We have +1, +1, +2, so that's 4, +3 here is 7. 7 plus 14 is 21. So our max life is actually 21. So we go to max life of 21 there. Okay, feeling super tanky here. Gotta play this stuff. So Wisdom Athena, reduce the cost to play this card by 1 for each gift you control. We have 3 gifts, so it's free to play. Or just play here and remove 4 threat from the main scheme. Let's go ahead and play this for free. When Hercules defends against attack, we can exhaust the gauntlets. We can retaliate 1 for the attack for each gift that we control. So we can flip Hela during the villain phase. Okay. Then we're going to play this Wisdom of Athena. It's also free to play. We'll take 4 threat off of. Do I keep working on the main here? Let's keep working on the. Let's take 4 off of. Let's take 4 off of here. I need this for the future. So drop this down to 1. Okay. We use a resource, play limited stamina to ready up Hercules. I think. Oh, we can just swing on her. Yeah, let's get rid of Stalwart. We're gonna swing for like 6 or whatever. Defeat her. Bring her down to 0. And then she flips over to infinite side, and we discard each attachment. So we discard the cloak from her. Then, am I decking out? Drop back up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I won't deck out yet. We're gonna force ourselves to not deck out. Nick will Thor for 2, and Game will Thor for 1. So we'll take 3 threat off the side scheme here. So main scheme going still at 9 threat, which is kind of high. Gambit and Nick will take consequential damage. Without end our turn, we're gonna ready up. And then we'll draw back up to our hands as a 5 because of the game modules. Okay. Hela's turn. She's going to add 1 to the main, goes up to 10 threat. She attacks. Oh, I have a tough. We can just keep it tough then. Yeah, because we can't do damage here. So Nick will exhaust defend attack. She's hitting with just a base of 1 here. It gains boost icons equals number of sides. Can Victor's Laser. It's 1. So it's going to be 1, 2. Sorry. She's plus. No, she doesn't have a +1 there. So it's 1, 2, 3. Takes out Nick Fury. Then we get an encounter card. An assault, the villain attacks you. Might as well block a Gambit here. So she'll attack Gambit. Boost card, just some damage. So 2 more damage there. She takes out Gambit. Okay. Alright. Back over to our turn. We're going to use 3 resources here so I can play Professor X. When it enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one to confuse enemy. Let's confuse Hela. Psylocke's going to Thor for 2 to clear off this side scheme there. So you take constant damage. Let me give her that before I forget. When defeated, we reveal the Nidhogg, and we reveal the Hollowness Strong. Deal each other playing encounter card. We're the only players, so we don't get encounter cards. This goes over there. Hela gets another +2 to offer stats on her other side. Okay, Nidhogg comes into play. Sizing comes into play. Hinder 1 +4, so 5 threat on there. Sizing was defeated, so we flip Hela over to her Mystic side back. Okay, she's gonna have 9 life +3 for each sizing Victor's place, so +6 because 2 sizing there, so she goes up to 15 life. And the Nidhogg has toughness. And size of overkill. Okay. That's fine. Okay. We gave the console damage to Solid already. I forgot this should have been discarded. The Line of Olympus. Yeah, because we don't have that anymore. Okay. Next, we are going to. We have plus 2 attacks, so we have 5 attack right now. We're gonna swing for 5 on Nidhogg. We're going to exhaust Olympus to generate a triple. To play Savage Strike, we're making base attack, so we get plus 6. So swinging for 11 on Nidhogg. Exhaust the Golden Mace to get plus 1 for each gift. So it's plus 3. All right, I lost the math. 9 plus 5 is 14 damage on Nidhogg. So we pierce off the tough with Savage Strike. 14 minus 6 is 8, so 8 damage goes to Hela. Dropping for 15 down to 7, and we're at full life, so we can't heal. That's fine. Yeah, so Nidhogg is defeated, goes in Victor's Plate. That was crazy. So we clear out the side scheme there, then we free Odin and we can win. We have Hela confused too. We can play this card for free because reduce the cost by 1 for each gift card you control. We have 3 gifts. It's free to play. Gift of Battle, reduce 5 damage to Hela. Brings from 7 down to 2. Holy cow. Professor X with door for 3 from the Hall of Nestron. Drops this. Oh, wait a minute. Fetch quest. Okay, before X starts, we're gonna mansion, draw a card, see what we get. We got double. We deck out so we get dealt face down counter card. Shuffle, discard power back into deck. Question here is, do I clear fetch quest? If I fetch quest into Nick Fury, will Nick Fury draw me into something nice? He'll draw me 3 cards. I have 4 cards in my hand. I need the Thor event to thwart the Hall and the Strong though, so without that, doesn't matter. I think we take the risk here. Yeah, I shouldn't shuffle it up so much. X with Thor for 3, clear off fetch quest. Side scheme is defeated. Well, we can search your deck for a card play for free. So we're going to search here for Nick Fury, and then we can play him for free. And this is not going to be display, it just gets discarded. That card's gone, and we just have a game of Mojos here with Hela. So whenever Nick Fury enters play, we can draw 3 cards. So we're going to shuffle up and draw 3 cards and see what we can get here. Looking for our Thor event. All right, here we go, guys. Come on, 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Didn't get it. That's okay. All right. We only have 1 Thor, so she's confused. So I think I'm okay. Nick will Thor for 2 from here. Drops from 5 down to 3 threat. He'll take a consequence damage and extra take a damage as well. We'll go ahead and oh, we can draw a card. We'll use Heli. We'll use a double to play Son of Zeus, so we can rate and identify specific upgrade control. Gain a tough weird habit, and then we draw a card because we have 3 gifts. So let's draw a card here. That's not it. Okay. And then we're going, and we're ready. So we'll Thor for 1 from the Hall and Strong. Drop it down 2 threat. Okay, and Salah can throw it out next turn. All right, that's gonna end our turn. Let's right back up. That was pretty bonkers of a turn. That was a pretty bonkers turn. Then we have to kill next turn. Let's discard this and draw it back up to your hands as a 5 with the +1 for Dan Mojos. Okay, yeah, we got to get the battles. Okay. Hela's turn, she's gonna add 1 to the main, so it goes from 10 up to 11 threat. And 18 we lose at that. Should be okay. She's going to attack us. We'll block with Nick. She gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Takes out Nick. We're still at full life. Okay. Then we get dealt 2 encounter cards because it has an icon from the Hall and the Strong. So we have 3 here, but no more advanced anyways. Card off guard is card upgrade or support control. We'll just toss this. I don't even know what it is. Next one is God of War. Each minion attacks the players engaged with. If no minion activates this card, attack with the counter until you get a minion, reveal it. So we are going to discard here until we get a minion. We reveal him. When reveal, choose to either take a damage or place it on the main scheme. Let's place a threat on the main scheme. He has guard though. Okay. And then last encounter card, an assault. Hela's going to attack us. We'll defend with X. Yeah, because if I defeat her here, it's going to be annoying. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Takes out Professor X. All right, that resolves all of our activations. And that is it. It's back over to Hercules' turn here. We're gonna mansion, draw a card. The Thor is still a bit tough here actually, but it's okay. Psylocke just gonna Thor for 2, clear off the Hall Nostrum. Side scheme is defeated. When we defeat it, we detach Odin, take control of him, deal each player an encounter card, so we get an encounter card as well. This goes in victory's play, powers up Hela, so she gets another +1 to all of her stats. So she's at 5 scheme, 5 attack, and then she gets +3 hit points, so going up to 5 life here. And then we have Odin under our control. Psylocke takes constant damage, she's knocked out. Alright. Then we're gonna play Line of Olympus. You get +1 Thor, +1 attack, and +1 defense. And then we're gonna swing for 5, 6 on the guard minion, and exhaust the golden mace to get +3 more. So swinging for 9 with overkill. So 3 damage on him, 6 overkills on Hela, and that'll just bring her all the way down to 0. Yes, and she's just knocked out with just that shot right there. And then obviously we still have all of this in hand, so we could play Amadeus Cho for free, have him draw me another card. That didn't matter. Actually, it could have. That doesn't matter. Yeah, draw me another card. We can play limited stamina here with like the Quinn carrier to get her ready back up again. Swing for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then all these are free to play because we have 3 gifts. So we're gonna do. What's our max damage here, guys? Let's just play it out. Okay, so I use Olympus, play Amadeus Cho. I want to see what's the max damage that we're doing here. So we did 6 damage to Hela just now with 1 overkill with that overkill hit, right? Well, we overkill 6 to Hela, and then she had 5 lives, so we're 1 overkill there. Okay, you know what? We should already do. Let's just counter damage. So we did 6 damage with that attack. We play Amadeus Show. He exhausts to draw me the spoiling for a fight. We Quinn Carrier to play on the stand, which raises us back up. We swing for 6. That's going to be 12 overkill damage. We're going to play spoiling for a fight. Wait. Actually, do I want to? If it's a minion that has guard, that's fine. We're gonna play spoiling for fight. This card from the countdown until you get a minion, put it into play, and they're ready up. She decked out. Okay, there's no minions. That's fine. So we don't get the ready here. That'll just fizzle. She decks out, and then we can play 3 Gift of Battles, which does 5 damage each one, so it's 15 more damage here. Where should I put it? Like this. So yeah, 15 more damage. 12 plus 15 is 27 damage. And Odin can, of course, swing for 3 for a clean 30 there. 30 damage on the last turn here against Hela, when she was already like whittled down. But yeah, all right. So now that we defeat her, we win the game because Odin is detached. All right, guys. That is it. Yeah, Hela's defeated. Odin's on play. Odin's on attached to main scheme. You win the game. All right. Yeah, that was. I don't know what to say about this because I'm still having fun with Hercules here. But maybe this scenario is a little bit too easy for Hercules because we can build on the beginning, and maybe we just got really lucky too with that big face of pass turn. That was pretty crazy as well. Should write this back up. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely fun to play a lot of attack events, to play this stuff for free. I think the biggest struggle is the thwarting. So maybe we need to add like a little bit more thwarting here for Hercules, so he can pop off a little bit there because we're just counting on our thwart event, and I think they're on that. I think we only have 2 copies of Wisdom Athena. So yeah, that's like our only way to really thwart. I mean, allies too. So maybe more allies can help too, but also having more maybe spoiling for a fight isn't where it's at. I did like the toe to toe. Yeah, maybe we can put in some smash the problem instead of the spoiler fight. But yeah, all right, guys, that is it here for a Hercules game here. My first win with Hercules, taking down Hela because we lost with that pre-con game there. But yeah, hope you guys all like this video. Let me know what you guys think about Hercules. Is he a fun hero, even if you're not a fan of him? And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one.